Welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Racing presents the LPB Super Formula World Championship. This is round 4, race 3 from AUTOPOLIS. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB Super Formula World Championship here on GTSPORT. This is race 3 from AUTOPOLIS. It's going to be a 20-lap race for the pit stop race, and I am not alone in the commentary box. I have Woo Woo with me. Ewan, how are you doing?
Hello, good afternoon. I'm not too bad.
Good lad. Looking forward to a good race at AUTOPOLIS.
Should be interesting around here. Not the best, but we'll see.
Yep, so we're going to go through the grid here, so let's have a look at the live time and go through the grid. So on pole position, we actually have Stevie. You disconnected in the last one, but Gran Turismo gave him pole position, which is weird. It should be Tim on pole position, but I would imagine, Ewan, you wouldn't be very happy about that, would you, because of what happened to you in the last race?
Oh. I disconnected and got put on last. So
yes, and Stevie disconnected and got put on first. So it's favouritism. We'll call it that. So we have Stevie on pole position. That'll be a light car as well, with Tim second place on the grid, with Bidster in third.
Yep, his teammate in the McLaren Techno alongside him, and just behind him is Jamo and TY.
Then we have Neil Farmack and the Jordan in seventh. I should also note everyone's on the medium tyres as well, so we'll go through the weight penalties later on as well. Brad is in eighth in the Renault, with Red Bull in ninth in the Red Bull.
Yep, second of the Jordans is in 10th with Will, followed by Nifty in the Mercedes in 11th.
And then we have Rodders in 12th, with Firepower 13th, and Blakeney is in 14th.
And then Keith down in 15th, with me behind him in 16th.
Yeah, so Woo Woo at the back in 16th in the independent Alonso car. Just before we start, you have got your share voice on, I hope. So otherwise people will be wondering who the hell is that. So if you just want to check when we'll start the race, so we go into the race start then, revs rise. And away we go. Stevie gets a good start with not much weight on the car. Bidster bogs down as we go down towards turn 1. Go down towards turn 1, Jamo on the inside of Bids there, and everyone into turn 1. Oh, Red Bull having a look on the inside, hitting the loader curb there, and Neil Farmack runs out wide.
It's like everybody made it cleanly through the first corner at the back as well.
Is the voice share on? Was it all good?
Should be.
Yep, good. As we go through the complex then, TY on the inside. Whoa. Up on the curb, trying to have a little pass jam. Things could get messy, but I think everyone's alright so far. We've got Ninja on the inside of the Renault, but no way through there. The two Jordans together, so I think Neil Farmack's gone backwards in the start. Oh, Will goes off in dramatic style, clips the back of the grass and spins round. That is not a good way to start your race, Ewan.
No, thankfully everybody managed to avoid it and got Red Bull.
Oh, another Mercedes off! Another Mercedes off. Stevie's gone off from the lead. Yeah, Steve, that is not good for them at all as we go down to the bottom. So the Mercedes drivers go backwards and Stevie's all over the place. Looks like he's a bit angry with himself. Not surprisingly, as TY goes off the road there. A lot of people struggling for grip in this first lap, and I think that's probably down to the medium tyres as we... Oh, TY and Nifty close as you like there.
Brilliant move from Nifty around the outside there.
Oh, Rodder's off. Sorry, Ewan, Rodder's off the track. Everyone's leaving the track here. Do they know that the grey stuff's the faster bit?
These medium tyres are not looking too fun around here.
No, they're not. They're not at all. But yeah, opening lap on medium tyres because everyone's gone for the same strategy. Tim in the lead with Techno second, Jamo third. We've got Bidster and Bradders alongside each other. Bradders is doing quite well in this race so far. I'm quite surprised actually at the Renault's pace.
Yes, it's looking quite impressive for them as well. It shows what they've done that little off in the first part of the race.
Yeah, it's just on to microphone a bit. It's probably come down a bit, but still. We go into the hairpin section. TY right behind Nifty here and pressurising the Mercedes in front, and we're getting quite a gaggle of cars here. Oh, Stevie, massive hairpin. Not what you want in a race of attrition, a bit of a longer race.
Yeah, they're going to be doing his tyres any good in this first part of the race.
No, as he goes alongside Neil Farmack into the inside of the hairpin, and gets a bit of a squirmy and hits Neil off the track. Will anyone please stop hitting Neil as we go down the hill? But it was a little twitch on the inside there. What was your take on that, Ewan?
Yeah, just like a bit of a twitch from Stevie.
Oh, Stevie's off again! Sorry, Ewan, every time I go to you, someone goes off. As we go, So now Woo goes past into 11th place in the Alonso car with Rodders attacking Keith. So Stevie's not having a good opening part of this race at all in the Mercedes. These medium tyres really shaking up the difference because everyone's gone for the same strategy here.
Yeah, you can see Rodders all over the back of Keith coming into the final. Woo jumps up the inside there.
Yep, Woo having a look at the inside. Everyone on the overtake now, down the straight. Keith over the line in 9th place. Rodders right behind, looking to the outside line. Keith goes to the inside, but using the overtake to pass on the outside is Rodders in towards turn 1. And I think Rodders has got the job done. Yes, he has. But he goes a bit deep, but he's alright.
Yep, now we can see Woo having a look at the inside of Keith.
And meanwhile, at the front, Bradders has gone round the outside of Bidster in the McLaren. Incredible by Bradders, round the outside of Bidster on probably one of the hardest corners to overtake on the whole track. That's incredible from Bradders.
Yeah, and TY's still not found a way past Nifty yet, still over the back of him.
And back to 11th and 10th place, we've got Woo and Keith alongside each other, but Keith lets Woo go. He knows he's light, he knows he's got a bit of a faster car in this one. Point out the weight penalties in this race as well. We've got TY on maximum ballast, Bidster on to 2nd place, weight on 80 kilos. Jamo is, Neil Farmack is on 60 kilos, then it's Jamo on 40, Red Bull on 20.
That's the tail between Bidster, Nifty and TY coming into the bottom of the track.
Yeah, very close. There's so we've got Nifty and TY closed on bids here as TY goes a bit deep into the corner again. That maximum weight here, you are not really favouring TY at all here.
Not at all. Got Nifty looking all over the back of Bidster, runs a little bit wide out of there.
Oh, lovely grass, Nifty. Oh, and TY goes to cuts to the inside. Almost gets it done, but not quite able to. As Nifty gets the overtake on down the straight, and you might still very quiet. You're very quiet indeed as we go down towards turn 1. Nifty to the inside of Bidster now into turn 1, and he gets the job done. Bidster doesn't bother to fight too much because he's now going to go on the defence of TY, who's on the outside of him. We go down towards the next corner. Oh, Bidster has a look at getting back past TY as Nifty leaves the track. TY around the outside of him.
Just managed to come back in front of Bidster in that position there.
Yeah, and Woo in 10th place, right at the back there. So we'll watch out for the pit stop window in this one. But again, I would imagine the pit stop's going to be quite late in this one, especially with everyone being on the medium tyres. But then again, will people pit early and think, the super softs might last till the end? I'll try now. As Bidster dives down the inside of Nifty and Rodders goes wide into the hairpin, almost 3 wide there as we go down the hill. As Woo and Rodders have a bit of a moment in the background there as well. It's all happening in this race. You wouldn't think this is a half an hour race. You think it would be a 15-minute sprint.
Yep, and out the front of all of this, Tim and Techno are running away with it.
Jamo's off!
Oh, Jamo's gone off.
Jamo's off and Nifty's gone off in avoidance, and it's all happening now in the midsection. Jamo goes down to 10th. As Nifty down injured tries to recover, but there's cars everywhere as you go up the top of the hill, so it's all shuffled around there. But the big beneficiaries of that are Woo and Rodders, because they've gone up to 7th and 8th positions now, right behind Bids.
Yep. You can see after that, TY is already catching up to the back of Bradders ahead of him.
Yeah, he's on the move, TY, and a very impressive pace with the weight on as well from TY. But now we've got Rodders, Bidster and Woo together into turn 1. Bidster goes wide, Rodders on the inside line. Woo looking to find a gap. Can he pull an Alonso and go for the 2-in-1 move? But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to. Oh, he's trying to stick it down the middle though.
Not quite room there, it seems.
Nope, not really. But everyone's trying their best. Remember, Bidster's on 2nd place weight in this one, 80 kilos on that McLaren, so that's not going to be helping him. But then again, TY's pulling away in front and he's heavier.
We're diving up the inside of Rodders there. The hairpin.
Yeah, as we're just a little bit further ahead on mine. We go around with Woo around the left-hander up the hill. We're already up the hill, going towards the top, and he's now overtaking Bidster into the hairpin. And here he goes, nice clean move by Woo there, and he's going to now pull away from Bids, who's going to have to watch his mirrors for that Castrol Honda coming through, because the Castrol Honda Renault, so Jamo looks like he's on the move here, Ewan.
Fired up after his mistake back there, so if he wanted to recover his position, he's lost.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic mistake there by Jamo, because he's usually one of the more consistent races in LPB Racing. As we got Nifty down Ninja having a look at Rodders, but there's no way through there. It's just going to slow you up the hill and not do your tyres any good. So anyway, from the last race, firepower. Let's hope he remembers to use the overtake this time, because he's not used any. We've already done 5 laps. Let's hopefully he remembers to use it, because he got a penalty last time. And also, remember in the last race as well, Woo Woo got a penalty as well in the last one for not using a little bit of his boost that he had left. So 10-second penalty, standard penalty, and everyone knows the rules. So, well,
Bradders ahead now.
Yeah.
He looks like they can overtake soon.
Yeah, he's stalking Bradders, and we know Bradders is very good on pace on his own, but he's under pressure. He's still learning to try and absorb the pressures from other cars. He does get a bit flustered in traffic sometimes, but he's doing well here. He's doing very well to hold TY back. But if TY doesn't hurry up and get past, Woo Woo's going to be right on his tail in the next lap or two. What do you reckon?
Yeah, he's pulled away from Pitster quite easily, but
up to the hairpin, they're closing together. Bradders defending the inside though, not giving TY any room to go through. Credit to Bradders where credit's due.
Putting up a good defence so far, but a little deep in the hairpin, but manages to get the room on the exit to get the power down.
Let's just go back to the front, Ewan. We've got Tim and Techno still quite close together for the lead, but they are pulling away from the rest of the pack. But also impressive stuff from Tim and Techno. Two people that have hopped into the seats, and they very impressive to see the pace so far. And yes, I know they've used half their overtake already, but good job.
Yeah, they're working together but not battling too hard.
Yeah, this is the key of the race. There's Bidster and Jamo through the last corner. They're still very close. Jamo and Rodders could have a go here because the Bidster will not have the top end speed. Here we go, Ewan.
Alongside Jamo pulling to the outside of Bidster. Well, the inside to the next corner. Rodders squeezing through the middle of both of them.
Yep. I'll go this way, he says. So yeah, goes through there, and Bidster loses 2 places in one go, but not surprisingly really with the weight on the car. Now Nifty looks to the outside of Bids here. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, wheel to wheel into the hairpin. Bids is going to hold it into the hairpin though, and Keith has knocked on the door. Keith doesn't knock on the door, he opens the door himself and just sort of puts his nose down the inside, but there's Nifty says, no, we're not quite doing it like that, please, as we go up the hill. So yeah, a little bit robust there from Keith, but now he's going to try something. Got to stick your nose down the inside if you feel there's a gap.
Oh, ahead TY's made his way past Bradders.
Oh yeah, TY, yeah, good spot there, you, and TY now into 4th place, and now it is Woo Woo's turn to try and get past Bradders. Can he make it? Can he get past quicker than TY did? Or will he not be able to get past at all? Can Bradders put up the defence of all defences? But I highly doubt it. Yes, modern versus old Renault, yes. I did quote in the last 5 livery, maybe you could shoot me down.
Absolutely correct.
Right, so luckily one of my 4 eyes will still work then, that's good. So, onto the straight then, Woo Woo's going to use the overtake and try and power past, but Bradders is using his overtake to counter-attack here, Ewan. Oh! He dives back. Goes back to the inside. No way through though, Bradders holds his own again.
Good defending there, Bradders wasn't phased by the switch about behind.
Yeah, getting more and more experience with every race. It's good to see, but also if you look, we've done a couple of cars behind. Who's that? It's his teammate. It's 3 Renaults together, but remember, one of them's an independent, and that's Woo Woo in the Alonso car. As they go into the hairpin, almost contact. Bradders is going to get the car turned in here. Woo will have the acceleration on the outside and goes through.
Good move there. Switched outside, switched to the inside through the left-hander to the outside of the hairpin, and managed to hold the grip on the outside.
I mean, nothing against Woo Woo, but that was a bit lucky in a way, because Bradders could have got the car straightened up a bit earlier, but he makes a mistake at the hairpin and goes straight on and goes off after all that hard. Oh, Bidster's off as well, and Nifty, so there must have been contact in the background there.
Yeah, everything's going on back there. Very wide and all this stuff down below.
Bidster now back into 13th, Stevie 14th and Nifty in 15th, so Nifty must have had some contact with Bidster, that's the only guess I can think of. So looking at how the cars were arranged, so the 2 Mercedes then at the back have got work to do.
If you look at the front, Tim has started to pull away from Techno out front.
Yeah, Tim is 3, so Techno still has got the pace in the car, but Tim's doing a lot more of a consistent job here.
Yeah, looking at the tyres as well, they're both similar on the wear, so they'll probably be pitting at the same time.
And speaking of tyre wear, Red Bull versus TY on tyre wear. TY is actually on maximum weight, and Red Bull's on 20 kilos, and TY's tyres look the same as Red Bull's. That is quite impressive.
It looks like Red Bull's been scrubbing his front tyres a little bit more than TY's.
I mean, I pointed this out at Catalonia, Ewan, that they actually Red Bull's car was actually putting on probably double the lock of everyone else. That's why he's scrubbing the front tyres. But this is not a circuit where you want to be doing that, especially in a long pit stop race like this.
Not at all, and TY is going to be wanting to get past Red Bull as quick as he can here, because Wu and Rodders are closing in fast behind.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of a train forming here. Speaking of train, we've got Bradders, Keith, Blake, and everyone. Keith trying to keep Blake back here, and Firepower defending from Neil Farmack, who's trying to get recovered in this race after the little hit earlier from Stevie. And down the hill we go, and Bradders and Keith alongside each other. And Keith goes through. Oh, contact between Blake and Bradders here. No love lost between these two. Bang, bang. If this was real open wheel racing, they'd have both caught in the air.
They're looking around the outside of Firepower there. Firepower keeps it front.
Yep. I thought we were wide there, camera angle, but luckily it's alright. So as we go around the left-hander into the last right-hander, the long right-hander with a little kink at the end. Now this pit lane entry is going to be quite fun, Ewan, because remember the last time we did Super Formula around here, it was quite entertaining, the pit entrance, because there were either people hopping...
Trying to get to the softs as early as possible. He thinks he can make it last till the end.
Yeah, so Jamo first to switch, then to the super softs. 10 laps to go, so we'll see if he can do that. Because well, it should be doable, but it might be a bit of a big ask. But Jamo takes the gamble.
We've got Woo and TY going side by side towards the hairpin.
Yeah, TY. He's that far on the curb. He's on the grass trying to give room to Woo Woo. But we've got Rodders then trying to get alongside the other Renault, but no way through. This is just allowing Red Bull to get away.
Well, everyone falling back into line, but Woo falls to the outside, leaving the inside line for the hairpin, hopefully.
Yeah, into the inside line. He outbrakes himself slightly, and TY has nowhere to go. Rodders to take advantage of this.
It's like the Renaults might be working together there to get past TY.
They're not teammates, but they're definitely working together. So yeah, Renault power as we go up the hill. I have been trying to remember this season. Woo Woo's car. I think he was running the Toyota engine, if I'm correct.
I will just check for you.
Yeah. So
it's actually a Honda powered one.
The Honda powered unit. Okay, my mistake. So Woo in the Honda powered Renault, which is a weird combination. Well, we have got some weird combinations this season as well, because we've got a Red Bull Toyota, we have a Mercedes Toyota, we've got the only real ones that stick are McLaren Honda and Williams Honda. Everything else is a bit more...
To the inside of Woo into the first corner.
Yeah, just to the inside. Ooh! Woo just closes the door on him, and TY's lost out there on the straight. Just the straight, and look at the tyre wear compared to Rodders and TY. Yeah, the tyres are starting to go on that car. But again, if he pitched too early, Ewan, he's going to have some issues later on in the race.
Looking at the tyre wear, but the worst tyre actually goes to Woo at the minute at the front.
Yeah, scrubbing them tyres on that Renault, but he doesn't look like he's actually sort of got issues with the tyres though, which is good.
Yeah, he seems to be managing them quite well.
If we go up to the hairpin, then we've got Rodders not trying to attack too much, because if you want Woo Woo to try and have a go at Red Bull if you can, to try and slow both of them down. But if we go down the hill, they're all still together. Into the hairpin, we've got a nice jumble of cars into the hairpin. We've got Jamo defending from Nifty Dark Ninja, who goes wide. Will's now back in this in 14th. Will's found some pace.
Hopefully Jamo's just make the most of this super soft and put past people as easily as possible.
One thing with Will at the back as well is his medium tyres are looking quite healthy actually. He's actually been doing some good tyre saving in this race, so I wouldn't write out Will to maybe climb up the field a little bit near the end.
Going to play later in the race.
Neil Jamo bids the battle, gets very close up front as well. In the midfield near the back, sorry, but they're all quite close together.
I've got Woo all over the back of Red Bull for a podium position now, and we're looking to turn one. Rodders is having a look at both of them.
TY goes around the outside of Rodders as well.
Good move from TY there just to capitalise on Rodders is braking because of the other two in front battling.
Yeah, and we're now into third place here. Red Bull down a fourth, but he's having a little go back. Oh! He has a go back, but then slows down. TY hits him. There's a bit of contact in the middle there, but we're okay. As we go into the hairpin, then Rodders goes wide on the exit, and yeah, Rodders not quite having the confidence of these guys to chuck it up the inside. But again, I suppose patience is the key here, I suppose.
some of the moves could lead to taking both cars out, which others could capture.
Red Bull dives to the inside into the hairpin. And TY says, out the way, woo-woo, I'm coming through as well. Woo got pushed wide, TY thinks, oh, I'll stick the car down the inside, what harm will it do? As TY now goes ahead of Woo again, and Red Bull is back into third. Rodder's still watching this battle thinking, I wanted to join in, but I can't.
Could we see maybe Rodder's pitting for an undercut here to get past these three while they're battling?
Speaking of pit lane, Tim is in, the leader is in the pit lane, Ewan. I'll let you watch the pit lane while I watch this battle further behind. We've got Red Bull and TY and Woo right close behind each other. Will anyone pit this lap? How's the pit stop gone, Ewan?
Pit stop went really well for Tim. He's only come out just behind Techno, and Techno hasn't made his pit stop yet, so
nice.
In there.
If you want to watch the battle into the first corner, we're watching the pit lane. TY and Rodders in the pits, both putting tyres on. We've got a little battle into the first corner, I think.
Woo goes up the inside of Red Bull. He makes the move stick on the exit as well and gets the power up to the next corner. Behind that, Jamo is right behind Keith coming into the second corner.
And out the pit lane, we have had TY come out in front of Stevie and Rodders. So Rodders has come out behind Stevie, but Stevie's sneaked into the pits while we've not seen as well onto the Super Soft. So a lot of the cars behind now, Ewan, going faster. So a lot of the cars in front are now going to have to think about making that pit stop. And Jamo's already in 7th place. Look, he's already behind Keith and Blake.
I set the fastest lap last time round out of the 28.5. So
oh, Keith off the track and it's Jamo! Wow! What happened there? I missed a bit of that.
It just looked like Keith got out on the curve and it shot him back out into the side of Jamo.
Without the wall runs, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at the back of the hairpin, we've got Rodders going past Will now, and Will's on the old tyre still. Will needs to pit now.
Yeah, and up at the front, Tim is all over the back of Techno, having made his pit stop now.
Yeah, so that just shows you how the difference in tyres are 130 versus whatever Tim's going to do here on his outlap. So Techno's now in, but it's too late, I think.
Yeah, the ball's on the way in.
So Techno into the pits then. Woo into the pits as well. Red Bull follows him in. Jamo's going to go through here. Jamo could be dangerous here. Oh, what the hell happened to Techno there? Came out the pits and just weaved into the track. That was weird. But anyway, back to the pit lane. Red Bull on the way out with Woo, and they come out behind Firepower and Will. But Will's still going round.
The pit stops there.
The other Jordan's off as well. 13th place, he's off again. Neil Farmack off the track at turn 1. Was he helped? I'm not sure, but he's down to last place. Not a good race for the Jordan driver.
That's not going to hit this championship challenge at all, especially in the double points race.
Not one bit, yes. So yes, that's one thing I did forget to mention as well. I do apologise, guys. Yes, this is a double points race. Sorry, I'm a lack of information. Yeah, double points for this race as well. So every single position's going to count in this one, as you had rightly said there.
Techno has a big moment out of the hairpin. He's going to let Jamo close right up onto the back of him now.
Yeah, we're looking on that now. So Jamo right onto the back of Techno then. So Techno looked like after he came out the pits a bit weird as well. So I wonder if he's been distracted by something. But he's definitely lost some pace here, and Jamo's got more overtake left as well, which could be the key as well to faster lap times.
Jamo has been on those super softs for a number of laps now, so they may be starting to wear more than the fresher tyres to Techno.
And he's got another 5+ laps to go on them.
He needs to be careful because behind him he's got TY in that car, which is very, very dangerous.
Yeah. Looking back at the mid-pack now, Bidster, Will and everyone else close together. Will finally goes into the pit lane, but I think that's completely too late unless he has fresh tyres for the end of the race. But I don't think that's going to work for Will.
Like, maybe stay out a couple of laps, it's too long, stretches too far.
Yeah. So looking now at the battle for 6th place now, so we have Stevie who's sneaked up to 5th place, so a good little strategy from Stevie has plonked him in 5th place, but he's on older tyres. Woo and Red Bull are on fresher rubber, and they're closing on him because he's making the hairpin too much sauce out the hairpin, and he's in the middle of the track. Oof! That was close.
Yeah, luckily he ghosted, which saved a lot of people, a lot of damage there.
Yeah, well, the ghosting system on this game is not the best, but it's obviously it's good when it goes, because you go through the cars, as Rodders says, excuse me, coming through, gap there. But very close. The Renault's now performed the blockade into the hairpin. We shall not let the Red Bull pass, but the Red Bull is on the inside of the Red Bull. It's getting so confusing. Why can't Red Bull please go in a different car? A different sponsor.
It looks like Rod has made a mistake on the last lap because he was up with DY, but he did a 1.36. All the way back down to 12.
Yeah, so something's happened there, so we'll have to catch that in the replays at the end as well. So good spot there, Ewan. So Rodder's back down with his teammate, which is not where he should be. He should be further up in this race, but Red Bull also gone down in 1:44 on lap 13. That was been the pit stop, but yeah, not good for Red Bull. So the order then after lap 16, we've got Tim in the lead, who's just made a mistake there, but he's just done 2 fast laps in a row, so we'll let him off. 27.5, the fast lap of the race. That is incredible lap times from Tim.
7/10 quicker than what Jamo did on his fastest lap, so looks like nobody's going to be able to challenge Tip here.
No, Jamo is in the lead. Jamo is in second place now, so Jamo's up to second place. But again, we'll have to watch the tyres because those are older tyres. Techno in third, TY is in fourth.
Looks like he's closing on both of these. Doing faster lap than them last time round, so he could be one to watch towards the end.
Woo-woo's past Stevie as well. Stevie's having an attack back there up the hill. We know what Stevie's like. If he goes at the inside, he commits to it. And he does! Nice clean move there.
We were going for the cutback, but Stevie just parking it on the apex, giving no way through.
Yeah, so as we go down, we're at the bottom of the hill now. Let's go through up the top. And Stevie runs wide. Woo-woo goes through. So, Stevie's lost it big time. It's a massive moment. I don't know whether the tyres have just switched off, but it's just a massive moment. He's now recovered, but he's going under the bridge now, and yeah, he's lost a lot of time there, and he's got to watch out because the pack behind could close up. Vinster's tyres aren't looking healthy at all.
Neither are Nifty's behind him, a little bit wide out of there.
Yeah. So the front tyres on those super soft cars are going. Blake and the guys who pitted later could actually get some more positions here because Nifty and Vince's tyres are not looking good. Actually, I've just noticed what Stevie's problem might be, Ewan. It's the rear tyres. If you look at the rear tyres on Stevie's car compared to everyone else, he's trying to squirt the car out the corner on the power, and it's not working. It's just spinning the rears up too much. That's Will's problem as well, I think.
Yeah, it looks like he's maybe a bit too happy on the overtake out of the corners. Getting a little squiggle out of it. Tight corner. Not getting the rear tyres any good.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're not a fan of you're not a particular big fan of the big downforce cars. You like your mechanical grip, but he is sort of impeding his own mechanical grip at low speed with that tyre wear.
Yeah, the fine balance between the two is perfect for these kind of cars.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people think, it's just about engine down to the hairpin. It's all mechanical grip now until they get up to about 80 plus, 90 plus mile an hour, and then the aero starts to take effect.
It really shows you the mechanical grip with Blake and his superior tyres is able to make a move.
Yeah, and well, you'll see the understeer now of the Mercedes. There he goes, not wanting to turn at all.
Blake gonna be wanting to get past as soon as he can because Keith and Rodders are closing up behind.
Yeah, he has got a queue now, and if they all had horns, I think Keith and Rodders would be on theirs by now. But luckily they don't need horns because they won't be able to hear them over the glorious noise of these engines. Beautiful engines in these cars.
Looking managing to hold on to the place for another lap, but everyone's tucked into his draft.
Blake's on the inside now. Keith to the outside, 3 wide into turn 1.
There we go.
Into turn 1, so Nifty through the middle, trying to bully Keith out of the way. Blake says no on your life, sunshine, as you go through, and now Rodders finally starts taking advantage of something. Keith goes back, he's lost out in this. Rodders to the inside of everyone, into the next right-hander, and he's still side by side between Nifty and Rodders, but Rodders gets through. Rodders makes up 2 places, but not Blake.
That patience with Rodders playing off there, letting everybody else take themselves out, and he just sneaks through the position.
He just had a bit of a moment there, Ewan, on the curb on the inside. He's trying to be too greedy on the curb though, and that's lost him time. He's going wide as well out the corner, and Nifty and Keith could go back through here.
Just managing to avoid him over the rejoin.
To the hairpin, Keith on the inside of Rodders, and Rodders back to where he was. So one mistake just makes all the difference. Actually, Firepower's not doing 0 last time round, so he could end up on the back of these boys if he uses enough. He's got loads of overtake left. Oh dear. He could be in for another 10-second penalty if he don't get rid of that stuff again. So let's hope he remembers to.
Looks like Will's later pit stop is starting to pay off now. He's just got
27.7.
I think the close on
the guys ahead. Oh, everything's happening ahead. Bidster's off the track as well. Bidster's must have made a mistake somewhere, and then everyone else has gone through. Oh,
he goes wide again.
And we have an issue because my replay has frozen.
Oh, yeah.
So that is not good, guys. We'll be back in a minute with a second clip. Okay guys, sorry about that, we had a bit of a technical difficulty, my replay decided to freeze there. So we are back, we just rewound a little bit and we're going back again. So lap 18 with Bidster in front of Blake. Something happened to Bids here. It was contact with Blake. Bidster slowed down and Blake hits him up the back end. And then we've got Nifty going, everyone else trying to get alongside Bidster's trying to get going and get sideways. And Rodders doesn't know where to go. Ewan, piece that together.
It just looked like Blake carried a little bit too much speed behind Bidster and just had little push and sent him into the gravel, and then Bidster was able to recover quickly, but further contact with the car coming through just led to everybody getting a bit mixed up.
So let's now look back into that pack, going down towards the first corner, because we've got everyone moving it left and right, jostling for positions. Rodders down the inside of Keith, into turn one. Nice move there from Rodders, firm but fair, I would say.
Yeah, he's finally decided to make some hard moves now.
Now's the time.
Last couple of laps, you've got to go for it.
Yeah, as into the complex we go. Nifty ahead in the 03 Domingo car. Domingo not with us, unfortunately, from now on, because unfortunately a few issues in his personal life. So we wish him the best of luck with all them. And Nifty now is going to be taking that seat, I think, forward. So unfortunate to hear about Domingo, but good to see Nifty in the car.
As we look further ahead, Jamo's tyres are starting to wear because TY is right on the back of him now.
Contact with Keith and Rodders. Sorry, Ewan, we were just looking at that other battle behind. And Keith hits Rodders and tells him get on with it, and he's actually gone past Nifty because of that. Incredible.
Yeah, it looks like a few push to passes in the later stages. Everyone's getting a bit desperate.
So just going to recap of the positions then as we go on to the last lap. Tim is on the last lap of the race with Techno approaching the line now. Jamo and TY quite close, as you pointed out, Ewan. It's going to be a good battle for third here.
Otherwise, I'm going to look into the first corner.
Yeah, no.
It's better off into there.
Yeah, Jamo's going to lose speed on the defence. TY will get on the power earlier. I'll let you watch that battle, Ewan. Oh, we'll just stay with it because he's on the outside line, side by side on the outside. Goes to the inside for the... Oh! Did you hear Jamo's car then? He hit the limiter. TY went through.
Yeah. Let's see whether he keeps that position now. Looks like Jamo's tyres.
Rear tyres on Jamo's car is shot compared to TY, so it looks like that could be TY's position. But back to the other battles behind, and it's Nifty still in ninth, and Keith gets past Will. Will's in this now. I've told you Will's tyres have come alive.
Yeah, he's really benefiting from the others having issues up ahead of him.
Got Keith and Nifty. Oh, Will passes them both. And Nifty's trying to get back on the inside. Will holds it on the outside with a better grip. That just shows you the tyres. But we're going to go back to the leader because Tim's going to win the race. Weaves across the line. Tim wins a brilliant race here at AUTOPOLIS. A fantastic win there, Ewan, and a very, very dominant drive.
Yeah, just ran away with it. Just had the better strategy and the better pace.
Yeah, Tim has risen as we now have Techno crossing the line for a well-deserved second as well. A good round here for Techno, a good position in the last race at Suzuka as well. TY holds off Jamo, only just to the line for third, Jamo fourth, and now it is Woo Woo in the Alonso car in fifth place, and now we've got, and then I'll let you do the rest, Ewan.
So, kind of coming in one at a time now. Stevie taking sixth place. Blake should be all good for seventh, and Rodders, like he's clear at eighth, ahead of the battling pack.
And we've got Will, ninth. Nifty and Keith going to be quite close. Oh, Keith goes off last corner! Oh my word! It all happens here. Keith 11th, Bidster 12th, Firepower in 13th, but doesn't use all his overtake again. Bradders 14th. Red Bull will be 15th, and Neil Farman just behind him is 16th. Not a good race for them two at the back. Pause. Not a good race for them two at the back. So, yeah, that was a bit unfortunate, but Firepower, you were not using all that overtake. Again!
It's a recurring theme in this championship.
It's just... Oh, hopefully he'll learn for the next round, but that's not going to help him at all, because he lost a couple of points last time, but he's probably going to lose more here, especially with the others being quite close across the line behind. Could even be last place for him, so... Right, we'll just go and get the replays in of the race, followed by the result. And now, guys, let's take a look back at the replays of race 3 at AUTOPOLIS. Here's the first of the replays then. We're on board with Stevie going up towards the hairpin. This is what happened on lap 1. See, Techno's nowhere near him. And we go into the hairpin. We just brake way too late into the corner and out wide and off into the gravel. Then has to just nicely rejoin, and we rejoin just behind Neil Farmack in 10th. And now here's a replay of what happened between Stevie and Neil on lap 2. Going up to the hairpin again. Watch here, we brake on the inside, and we just brake a bit too late on the grass, and we actually catch Neil Farmack there. And Neil Farmack goes off, but Stevie does not wait for him, so that could be a penalty. And now here's a replay on lap 4 of what happened to Jamo. So we're going down the bottom of the circuit. Watch this. He goes into the right-hander, carries too much speed, way too much speed. He's off into the grass and then hits the Armco barrier. Then luckily manages to expertly keep it on the grass, but he just rejoins as Nifty and Bidster and everyone else is coming through. Then the chaos starts. Nifty Ninja gets forced out a bit there, and obviously couldn't be helped. And then we go around the next corner, and we all sort of get back into formation. And now here's a replay on board with Nifty Dark Ninja on lap 8. We're right behind Bidster. We go out up the hill. Watch this. We go into the hairpin. We're going to brake, and Nifty is going to hit the back of Bidster here accidentally. So he brakes, tap. Bidster goes off on the adverse camber, goes off into the grass. Good recovery, but Nifty gentlemanly waits behind, and they rejoin in 13th and 15th places. Now here's a replay between Nifty and Neil on lap 14, going down to turn 1. They've got cars coming out of the pits, but then watch here, Nifty goes to overtake Neil Farmack on the inside, looks like a good move. But then once we go into the corner, Nifty runs in a bit hard, but then Neil turns in expecting the car not to be there and goes off onto the gravel, so I think that's a 50-50 error. Now here's a replay of what happened to Rodders, because he mysteriously disappeared on lap 14 down to the back of the field. So he goes into the complex, looks okay so far, but carries too much speed, goes wide and gets absolutely spins onto the grass. See there, he just and Firepower almost does the same thing. Now got to wait for a gap with the cars, but yeah, the Rodders runs wide in the Renault and gets caught out, and then there he resumes behind his teammate. And now here's something that happened to Techno on lap 15. He goes through the complex section, just does what Jamo did earlier, went too wide, doesn't hit the wall this time though, but it ejects him over the other side of the track into the gravel, and then rejoins, but then he loses second place to Jamo. And now here's another look at the incident between Bidster and Blakeney on lap 18. So we're on board with Blakeney in the Red Bull. We're about to hit the back of Bidster as we go through this section. So we close right up. Bidster's tyres are going because of the weight. They go into this next corner, and Blake just goes in quite quick. Bidster slows up a bit more than normal because he was understeering, and then gets punted off the track. But then I think over the mic says Blake just go, because Bidster then ends up right back down in 12th position. So guys, as we come back from the replays, let's now transfer over and look at the results of race 3. So your winner at AUTOPOLIS is Tim. Well done to Tim in the Williams, well done to him. Big win there with Techno second in the McLaren, TY third in the independent car with Jamo fourth in the Castrol Honda. We then have Woo Woo in 5th place in the independent car with Stevie in 6th in the Mercedes. Blakeney 7th in the Red Bull with Rodders 8th in the Renault, as we just go over the page. With Will in 9th in the Jordan, Nifty in 10th in the Mercedes, Keith 11th in the Williams with 12th for Bidster in the McLaren, then 13th for Firepower in the Castrol Honda, but with a penalty again for not using his overtake, so he falls down the order. Then it's Bradders in 14th, Red Bull 15th, and then we have 16th for Neil Farmack in the Jordan. Fastest lap to Tim on a 1:27.5. So guys, here's the championship standings after round 4. So it's TY in the lead of the championship on 165, with Jamo second on 144. Techno is third, moves ahead of his teammate Bidster on 139 and 137 for Bids. Seat 1 5th on 134, with Neil Farmack 6th on 126. 123 for Stevie, Rodders on 121, so very close in that mid-pack there. 9th for Red Bull on 113, with 10th for Woo Woo on 109. Bradders 11th on 86, 78 for Steve Paramore, 76 for Keith and Blake, so very close there, with Firepower 15th on 47 and 2 points ahead of Will in 16th on 45. The team's championship, it's McLaren in the lead on 276, pulling a big gap over Williams on 210. Renault on 207 with Mercedes on 201, quite close there, with Castrol Honda on 191, 2 points ahead of Red Bull Toyota on 189. Then we have the 7up Jordan team rounding off the teams on 171. So that is your overall championship standings after round 4. So, as we come back from that, your winner is Tim. We're just going to rewind a little bit and have a little bit of a look at him. There he is, Tim there. A brilliant race for the Williams car and some good points for Seek, actually, because I know Tim's only standing in for seat 1, but some good points on the table there, and dominant performance by him as well, Ewan.
Yeah, he just ran away with the pace compared to everybody else, and when he made his pit stop, he came out right behind Techno and just got straight past him, which led him through for an easy win.
Yeah, I was surprised how fast he actually caught up Techno at the pits, because Techno went into the pits as Tim were right behind him, so it just shows you the strategy of Tim there. So good observation there by the German, and a brilliant win, and one he actually earned on track this time as well, because the last one here, yes, he did get gifted it by Woo Woo, but this time purely outright win, and well deserved. So guys, we will see you guys all next time for round 5 of the season, which will be at Spa. We are in Belgium and the weather is not going to be all that dry, if I'm honest. So we will see you over there. Thank you, Ewan, for joining us for this special event.
It's been a pleasure. I look forward to doing more with you.
Yep, and we will see you in the future, and we will see you all, everyone else next time for Spa. We'll see you then at round 5, guys. Take care. Thank you everyone for watching race 3 there. Hope you all enjoyed that one. Don't forget to like and subscribe to LPB Racing. Every single subscription and like does help us grow. And next time it's round 5 of the championship, race 1 at Spa. And the weather is typical Belgian weather, I think. So we'll see you over there. Take care.